Exports have been on a downward spiral for a year and a half now for Asia's fourth largest economy. At long last, there could be a glint of light at the end of the tunnel as the pace of decline in June slowed to its lowest level in a year. Our Kim Min-ji has the uplifting digits from Korea's trade front.
Korea's exports may be getting back on the track to recovery. The Trade Ministry says outbound shipments fell 2.7% from a year ago to $45.3 billion last month. It marks the 18th straight month on the slide, but the rate of decline slowed significantly.
Despite a decline in the number of workdays, the pace of decline was the slowest in a year. The average daily export value in June was also the highest since September of last year.
On top of that, exports denominated in the Korean won rose 2.4%, posting gains for a second straight month. The ministry attributed the better performance to a rise in exports of computers and high-value-added ships, as well as a slowing contraction in outbound shipments of major export items such as semiconductors and steel. Imports tumbled 8% during the same period to almost $33.7 billion, also falling for the 18th straight month. With that, the trade surplus in June came to over $11.6 billion, extending the surplus streak to 53 months. While the ministry forecasts exports to maintain the recovery momentum, experts say that doesn't necessarily mean an improvement in overall conditions.
Figures have been getting better since the start of the year, but they're still in the negative range. Because exports fell so much last year, it's hard to say they're doing well. Also in June, if you take out exports of vessels, which can be seen as a temporary factor, it's not much of a difference from the previous month.
In the latter half of the year, analysts say there are both favorable and unfavorable conditions looming. Oil prices are expected to gradually pick up, and the global economy is forecast to show signs of modest recovery. But Korea's heavy dependence on China could add more downward pressure as Beijing pushes ahead with major restructuring, and Brexit could also weigh down on the global economy. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.